And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And this is Dembele. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Inzaghi. Frimpong calmly anticipates. Mateus. The ball goes in. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line. Just eases him off the ball. Frimpong defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, well measured. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Dembele powering forward here. And here's Neymar. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Rodri.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now that looks a decent ball. Takes the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. It's a throw-in. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's another throw. Jordi Alba delivers. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Milan really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind Peter, just needs to find the right run now.
He's had it taken off him. Now it's Doku, and the counter is on. Ryerson. Now Neymar. Marquinhos spots it and intercepts. Mateus makes a dash for it. Jena. And it's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Plays it across. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. This looks promising. Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar goes for the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with the corner, they're first.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Saliba.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. Dembele! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Doku. Stood up well to him there. And he's had it nicked away. Mateus receives it in a good position here. Marquinhos. McAllister. Rodri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Jena. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Dembele, upright and purposeful. Deep into stoppage time. Rodri. Now it's Yamal. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's picked his way through. And that was very necessary. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reached the halfway point.
Milan certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0.
Cambio di giocatori.
Away we go again.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Frimpong. Ball's gone out of play. Jena. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, good ball. And the finish! And it's a goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. This for genuine comfort. What a save from Peter Schmeichel! Golden opportunity wasted.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 4.
Milan have their
Viene
third
sostituito
corner.
con il numero 24. Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That'll be a throw. And it's Jordi Alba. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay. Chance! McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. McAllister. Now it's Yamal. Now this could be a chance. Ryerson gets it away. Time and again they are repelled. And he thumps it clear. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's got away from him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oyarzabal is onto this. And that is a little undercooked.
Pretty robust defending.
Ryerson tries to clear. Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's heaved it away. Milan claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. So their fourth corner of the game. Terrific effort! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's cut it out. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping.
Towering header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Ruben Dias cuts out the pass.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now this could... Can he finish? Oh, easy pickings there. Aims beyond the defence. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. And that's gone loose. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Jordi Alba made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Yamal gets into a good position.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6. Numero 17. Neymar. Lasciano il campo per il numero 23. Il numero 8.
De Bruyne, and they've got rid. Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. Yamal wants to run onto this. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Haaland. Well, this is surely their last chance. And this is Messi. Rijkaard gets it away. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Messi.
Ci saranno 3
McAllister.
minuti di recupero.
And here's Doku. He's got away.
That's just playing it safe and simple. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Now it's Doué.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that will be it. Milan have done it. The perfect outcome.
Falling out of that moving car like a movie star. Apart from my grazed knees, I feel pretty cool. Been swinging chairs since high school. My team.
So bring it on. Fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We're up and running then. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. He's just about the perfect all-round striker. Not least because he can finish equally well with both feet, Peter. It's not all about his finishing, though. He's always on the shoulder, looking for that ball in behind, and that prevents the opposition defence from getting too high or indeed getting too comfortable.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Mateus running with the ball. Mateus. And here's Ødegaard. Good take, and is he in? That is good alertness. Jenna. Oh, good spread. And here's Yamal. Looking to play him in. Incoming delivery. Oh, that was vital. Elmas. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Alioski. Alioski receives it in a wide position. Alioski has it in a wide position. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They've played it short. Oh, that's a... And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Lewandowski. Now this could be a chance. And he was quick to react. Alioski. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal.
Milan really are a team that like to break lines.
Yeah, they love doing that, and it does work.
Yeah, plenty of balls in behind, Peter. Just needs to find the right run now.
Tries one from range. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's there to clear it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Alioski. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Edmilson. Mateus. Serginho. And it's Zaire Emery. And Zaire Emery, Serginho, is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Ødegaard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Over to the right flank. And that's a throw-in. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Distributed tidily. Elmas. He's on it, can he get away? It's a good-looking delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Nice-looking ball. Ødegaard. Dimitrievski gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Lewandowski, and he's had it nicked away. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Alioski. Yamal. Zaire Emery. Serginho.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Serginho. That's a cute ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And it's half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side yet off the mark.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock. The score 0-0. So right back into the action.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Strong running down that left flank. Ødegaard tries to pass it through. Yamal. Yamal ventures forward. Driven in. Towering header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Alioski. Spread out to the left. Goes looking wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mateus. It's a really well-measured ball. And that was asking for too much. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's having a pop! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish right from the top draw. How they've waited. Now they have it. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Mateus being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
He's sharing a smile or two as he's leaving the pitch, Peter. I think his contribution is widely appreciated.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, that has not gone well. That's put paid to the danger. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Lewandowski. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Neymar! He's got away with one there. Corner number 3 coming up. Odegaard! North Macedonia have the chance to go the other way. Pass is just off target. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. No way through there. Jena, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. It's Lewandowski! And it's there! It had to come! It just had to come! He had to have his say. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
North Macedonia really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Elmas did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Zaire Emery does well to get it back. North Macedonia choosing to make the first change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It's a promising position. No, he refuses to take the bait. Looking for options for movement. And this is Neymar. That is great defending, so alert.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. And that's going wide left. Oh, he's been caught napping!
Sostituzione per il Milan.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 8, il numero 16.
In towards the back stick.
That's good defensive concentration.
And it's Rodri. Alioski. Rodri. Oh, he's having a go! Keeper's not concerned by that. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Referee's given a throw. And it's Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. Takes a shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he can clear it away. Five minutes to add. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Tries to play it through. Rodri. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! And he hits the net. They will take that. They are absolutely... So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much.
Mateus! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Milan with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's put paid to the danger. And it's Edmilson. It's a good spell of possession. Shoots! Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Democratic Republic of Congo have the chance to go the other way. And he was alert to it. Mateus. Lewandowski! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar will... Oh, good effort! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Tries to play it through. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Corner number 3 coming up. Terrific effort! And a neat finish! They are purring, truly purring! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Yamal is flagged offside. This looks promising. Lewandowski, and he is deftly away. It's Lewandowski! Yes! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. And that really is so impressive. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Milan have scored 2 quick goals here. And they're back on the ball again. Katompa and Vumpa. Jena. Now it's Lewandowski. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is good strength. Neymar! Smashing save, really good save that.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Edmilson! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Masuaku. Pickle. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Edmilson. And it's Neymar. And here's Yamal. And he's intervened well there. Kayembe. Pickle. Spread out to the left. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's been shifted off it. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Pickle. Pickle. Oh, that's a key interception. Always goal side, shot a goal! He's got a goal! They're back within reach! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So could they be onto something here? Kayembe. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Gets a good foot in there. He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that has been cut short. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. And a header! And it's in! And they are disappearing out of sight. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Milan palpably stronger, better, superior. Pickle. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well read, nice interception. Zaire Emery.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That's tidy. Oh, some astute defending there. And it's half-time.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. And so the action is resumed. And he's found a way past. And this is Lewandowski. Milan different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Driving forward. Masuaku. And it's Mbemba. More and more pressure on the ball here. And Kutompa Mvumpa. And this is Dembele, showing good feet. And he's managed to get free. And the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Wissa. Quality ball. And it's Dembele. He's found a way through. Oh, good take in a good area. It's a sweeping cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Looking to play him in. Neither of these two want to come off second. It's Neymar! Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lewandowski needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal. And the well taken goal. Oh, but the flag's up.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing. Mateus. Katompa Mvumpa. Mbemba. Kayembe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's being urged to shoot. Lewandowski! A real chance and a real let-off.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Kayembe. Banza looking understandably energised after his goal. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Wissa. Wissa, and it's made its way to him. Milan needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Lewandowski. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Great ball if he can get there. Look at the space here. Neymar's cross. He's rising! Goal! His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Democratic Republic of Congo can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Lewandowski, Mateus, and this is Dembele, Serginho. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Banza. Now this could be a chance. He's in plenty of space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ruben Dias. And it's Edmilson. Jenner. Now it's Lewandowski. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's neat. And he cuts out the supply. Kayembe. Just 5 minutes left. And Mbemba. He's in a great position here. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, that's nice. And this is Lewandowski. Shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Jenner. Rijkaard. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to get it away. It is close, but that is the last of it. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Lewandowski, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt...
And Berbatov! Dimitar Berbatov! Brilliant!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Milan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Great vision. Now it's Berbatov. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. Zaire Emery. Backward it goes. And it's Edmilson. Goes looking wide. That's gone for a throw-in. Threads one in. Serginho's cross. Nice interception, well timed. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Cristante. And it's Celik. Mateus. Now it's Yamal. Pisili.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's De Bruyne. Mateus! And that's a sharp finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. So what's your view on that goal then?
Yeah, I think it was going to take something very special if the keeper were to get down and claw that out, Peter. It's a quality goal.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Sule really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, he's having a go! Showing good feet. Zaire Emery. And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. He leaps for it! But he's left disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Milan always looking for runners up front here.
Yeah, it is a regular tactic of theirs.
Yeah, it can make life really tough for you from a defensive point of view, having to constantly be on guard with people trying to get in behind.
And here's Berbatov. Berbatov. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Closing it. Can he finish? Oh, that's a waste.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Ndika. Yamal tries one from range. No, not quite.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
El Ainawi. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Celik proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And Berbatov! And there's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Marlon. Pisili. Out of play for a throw. He's picked his way through, and he's picked out the run. Soulé. This is a promising build-up. And that's going wide left. It's played through for him. Now it's Cristante. Well, there's the clearance. And they've been given a corner. And it's been taken short. Marlen. Oh, that's fabulous. Edmilson. Nice bit of trickery. Just eases him off the ball. Delivered across. Zaire Emery promptly onto that, and that is that. And he plays one through. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Milan really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Milan have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And so the action is resumed. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Cristante and Pisili. That's destined for the flank. Tries to play it through. Foden picks it up out wide. De Bruyne. Well read, and the danger is averted. Celik.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
There they go, hunting in packs.
Well, the margins are fine, but this is borderline bullying.
Milan needed that. They really needed it. Berbatov! It's not an especially good pass, that. Cristante. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Marlon. Berbatov needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
And this is... And the shot! And that's a good finish. And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Milan are... And a chance! And that's a tidy finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've...
He'll try from distance! Brilliant from Foden! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from...
Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Berbatov, and he's managed to get free. De Bruyne. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get rid.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
El Shaarawy. Time and again they are repelled. Tries to pass it through. Look, tries a shot! It's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Marlon. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
Haaland. In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Oh, greatly! And he hits the net! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Serginho has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Hermoso, searching pass he's played there. Reinders makes... and the shot! No, that's just wide.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Dovbyk getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's El Shaarawy. And that's been won straight back. Mateus. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mancini. Well timed, excellent interception. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And it's Reinders. Looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in. Mateus. Real chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Reinders! And that has flown over. Cristante. Pisili. Jordan Henderson cannot be beaten that easily. El Ainawi. And that's it. Ah, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, De Bruyne! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Milan certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Looking for a runner. Can he latch on to this? Mete. Makengo. He's picked his way through. Foot in. Well, that has not gone well.
That's going in strongly.
Referee has just said play on. Mateus. Spread to the right. De Bruyne. Shoots! Goal! Milan! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that,